And they're off, although Banadeg was very slowly away, and also awkward out was Madat Kareem from the outside. So Madat Kareem turned right, leaving the stalls, and the one who was asleep in the stalls was Banadeg, who trails them early doors. Good speed from Snafia, and also up there is Alamia. Those two with towards the inside Wada Al Khair in the red colours, the yellow of Mumayaza with the breast girth up on the outside in fourth. 3 lengths back to Safa, and then the black and white of Al Sharek, and they're followed wider out then by, in the green and white colours, Madat Kareem trying to make up the lost ground. Then comes Manaya Al Khair. Blue and white of Ruan is well back at this stage, and then comes Mogalibar, and last at the moment is Banadeg, who's almost tailed off. Round the home turn there, they're thundering for home here, and here comes Alamia in the 2-path, the green colours, to come and tackle the strong travelling Wada Al Khair. These two, Snafia now starts to come under pressure in third, and then comes Mumayaza. On the near side though, Alamia has now hit the frontier and goes on for Alex Moreno. Trying to fight back is Wada Al Khair down the outer. Mumayaza's got a say in this, and Mumayaza it is, who's going home 2 for their 1, and now picks it up late on to Alamia in second place, and Mumayaza storming home for Naif Anadazi. Mumayaza, too good for Alamia. And this time they're off and racing. Pretty good break actually for the size of the field. Starter caught them in a pretty good line. A little bit slow to go was Queen's Ayat from the outside in the light blue. Breaking well towards the inner was Infrared in the pink colours. And also Rosie's Return, the reserve, got out quickly. Blue sleeves and cap. Yellow and black of Emblem Game isn't that far away. Looking for the red colours of Tell Me All with Coco Cabana, who's in mid-pack. On the outside, trying to advance, there is HMS Endeavour with the red sash. HMS Endeavour on the outside. More towards the inside is Rosie's Return, goes the shorter route. Then the white and green of Yin Yang is right up there as well. In fourth place is Tell Me All in the red jacket. Then behind those is Star Horse, who's racing a bit wider out. Then comes Consensus de Vega, looking for some of the big guns. Guillavant is a bit worse than midfield at this stage. Alatabi is on the move, out wide in the white and green. It's about 7th or 8th, but is on the move. Round the turn, Yin Yang has kicked on here, has gone for home by about 3 lengths. Yin Yang for Fawas Wanas says, catch me if you can. On the outside, Alatabi is quick to try and counter that move. And then comes Infrared, who's in there pitching too, with Groom, who's got a chance now, the red and white. But it's all about this horse, the outside, Alatabi, who's now gone for home. Chased hard by Consensus de Vega down the outside, who's trying to pick up. But inside the furlong they go, and this Alatabi's away. Won last week, Alatabi, looking good for another win here. Alatabi, Ricardo Ferreira is going to win this with a bit in hand. And they're off. They've jumped away over 1,400 metres. East Satan broke quite well towards the inside. Also, Ainan Al-Majd got off to a great start in the red and cuts across towards the paint. Every Day is up there as well. And also Nad Fasan. Nad Fasan coming forward now with Sense of Dominance in the black. Meanwhile, out wide, a Fast Start did just that and is advancing in the black and gold checks. Towards the outside then, Cresta de Vega in the luminous green sleeves and cap. Wider out of that runner is Al Mahabadi from the wide draw, and then comes Watani Steel. But Fast Start has got across the fence and leads them past the 800 metre peg. So Fast Start by a neck to Sense of Dominance, the black and white in second. 3 wide Al Mahabadi, yellow, red and blue colours. Back in fourth is Cresta de Vega as they swing around the turn. Watani Steel now starts to drop away, looking for anything making ground. Sarajevo trying to get a bit closer, but they're well strung out here, and the front two have got away. Fast Start and Sense of Dominance all of a sudden open up on the field, and they are 8 lengths clear of the chasing pack as they turn for the money. And up front, it's Fast Start by a neck. Sense of Dominance looks the big threat on the outside. The front two are clear. Sense of Dominance near side for Morales has now just poked the nose in front to Fast Start, who's come under pressure in second. And Sense of Dominance is dominating in the final 200 and is now pouring it on here. This Mohamed colt, Sense of Dominance. Strong performance, wins going away. off, and we have a faller unseating the rider, leaving the stalls there. Looks to be Yaflan, I think. Yeah, Yaflan, I believe it is. He's got rid of the jockey in the early stages, so drama there. Jockey's up, horse continues riderless, so hopefully both none the worse for that. Meanwhile, more Kib is out well towards the inside, the black and gold colours. Also up there too is Mushtarek from stall 4, the green sleeves and cap. Another one handy is Midrak through these early stages. A little bit wider out then to pick up Mode in the blue and white colours, looking towards the outside for Al Jude. Looking for Princess Yara. She's right there at about the forepath in the orange colours, moving forward. The green cap for Alex Moreno. She came out of stall 12. Out a bit wider of those is Alm Shea in the white and blue with a noseband as they head around the turn. Another one that's up there too is Alaham in the kind of purpley sleeves as they make the turn towards the inside, running well Mushtarek. Alaham wider out. Mode is right there too, and then comes Princess Yara, who's just lost a place. Orange and green colours shuffle back there into about 4th place. The pace is really on here. They are tanking around the turn at around 58 kilometres per hour as they make the swing. Mode is going strongly and now picks it up, goes a neck clear to Mushtarek in 2nd place on the inside, looking for some closers, trying to make up some ground is Alaham towards the outer, and then comes Alm Shea. Princess Yara's not got much room. The loose horse is right up there on the outside. Yaflan into the final 250, and the leader now is trying to kick on his Mode, pressed hard by Alm Shea down the outside with the noseband. From the back, staying on his Tahaseen, and also picking up his Hamoud Al-Khair very deep, but Alm Shea has got to the front deep inside the final 100, and Alm Shea driven out to score. Alm Shea's going to win it. And they're off. The starter caught them in a pretty good line there. A little bit slow to go was Al Jamani from stall 8, breaking well towards the inside. Up there early on in the light colours is Saif Al Fala. Slow away Al Tawidi, and Lawajar wasn't that quickly to stride either and trails them early on. Breaking well from the outside is Red Shark in red and white colours. But up there towards the inner, we have Thos Seat, who's coming across towards the fence from stall 16. So Thos Seat is going to go on here to Saif Al Fala, who's racing in 2nd place. The green blinkers of Dadan is in about 3rd place. The yellow and green of Faydeh is a little bit wider out. Then the red and white of Aishq Najran under Alex Moreno. Racing wider is Ejabi in the yellow colours, and then towards the extreme outside is Saran Al Khail as they make the turn. That horse is obliged to race 6 wide though as they go 6 deep around the turn. On the inside is still Thos Seat. In the 2-path, Dadan has every chance. The 3-path for Faydeh under Ahmad Al-Shra, the yellow and green. Then the red and white of Aishq Najran, and still around the outside goes Ejabi. Looking in behind, Tho Al Atlal starts to creep a little bit closer, is upsides the ridden along Saif Al Fala as they turn for home. 12 the leader, Aishq Najran. Here on the outside is Ejabi in the pale colours. Now running on is Tho Al Atlal, switches course, and then comes the yellow and blue of Saif Al Fala. Towards the outside, sticking on quite well is Mojazal as they race deep inside the furlong. And on the outside now, picking it up in the yellow colours is Ejabi. He's pressed hard though by Al Jamani, who was last early. Al Jamani from a long way off the pace, ridden cold, is going to pounce. Al Jamani, Adel Al Faradi. And they're off, dropped away for race 6 for the apprentice riders, this hands and heels race. Got off to a pretty good start. A bit slow though from the outside draw there in the green colours, a little bit slow to go in these early stages. 965 is the one who trails them early on. He was the slow starter. One that broke well towards the inside was Tabath in the white with the green cap, also with the noseband. Carries the head slightly higher, but she leads Tabath early on to Aya Al Elm, who's racing in 2nd place, now advancing up on the outer, taking names in the green, who wants a piece of the action. So taking names, moving up then to have a go at Tabath early on. They race 1 and 2 ahead of Aya Al Elm, who's racing in 3rd place. The light colours of Never Alone is 4 wide. Then the yellow and black of Desert Man, who's next in the field, racing just ahead of Ardal, who's in the dark blue with the orange armlets. Blue and white to his inside is Gakali Warrior, who's next in the field. Looking further back to find the likes of Billy Bats at this stage. He's trying to get a bit closer, in fact. He's up into about 5th or 6th now, is Billy Bats. And he's racing ahead of, in the red, Laith Al-Hami, who's quite wide on the course. They make the turn. Round 6 is the back marker, and Rajil is one from last around the turn, and Taking Names is taking no prisoners here, has gone on. So it's Taking Names, Mohammed Al-Habail, who now tries to get them on the stretch and is tanking at around 56 kilometers per hour. Has a look in behind here, Mohammed. He likes what he sees. He's traveling well on board this gelding. Taking Names has a clear lead, although on the outside now, here comes Mutashim with a sweeping move to go off in chase. Mutashim is the one who's giving chase now in 2nd place. Behind those is Billy Bats in 3rd. 200 to go. Can Taking Names see it out? The big danger on the outside is Mutashim, but Taking Names has a kick and still has the lead. 150 to go. Taking Names driven out, leads by 3 lengths. Mutashim got within 3 lengths but couldn't get past, and Taking Names drifting off the rails, but it's nicely clear and will win. And they're off. Started caught with a pretty good line. A little bit slow as Al-Qasr, and also missing in a fraction Fakir Dupoy. One that broke well towards the outside. The yellow and blue is Own, and also up there towards the inner is Tawak Al-Kaladir. Prominent now is Al-Qasr, making up that lost ground. Then the orange colours of Umran, wider out in the yellow is Garad. Behind those, the red cap of Jamran Al-Kaladir is obliged to race wide as they go into the turn across the intersection. Al-Qasr has now come forward to pick it up in the red and white colours and lead by a length. Bariz has got into 2nd place on the outside. Racing in 3rd is Hamdani Khalid Al-Kaladir. Very deep from his wide draw is Own in the blue and yellow silks. And then further back to find the red cap of Jamran Al-Kaladir, who's in the 2nd wave at the moment. Just ahead of Umran, the orange colours. And then further back on the outside is Sir Aymer in the green sleeves and cap. He's being tracked then by Jade de Faust, who's quite far back at this stage. Then comes Al Hareth, who's just been nudged along, not really travelling early on. Green sleeves. Yellow of Garad is next, and tail end Charlie is Gayad as they make the turn over on the far side. Spinning back towards the home straight at around 53.5 kilometres per hour. And up front, Al-Qasr is now asked for a little bit more. He's been joined by Hamdani Khalid on the outside, and Hamdani Khalid Al-Kaladir has now got to the front, but he's chased by the red cap of Jamran Al-Kaladir towards the inside. That's Tawak Al-Kaladir, just caught in a pocket at this stage. Bariz is wider out, and then on the extreme outside trying to pick up is Sir Aymer as they turn for home. The leader is still Hamdani Khalid Al-Kaladir. He's travelling quite well, gets a reminder, but leads to in 2nd place the red cap of Jamran Al-Kaladir. Bariz is still in there pitching on the outside for Ospina as they race with 250 metres to go. The leader is still Hamdani Khalid Al-Kaladir. He shifts left-handed back towards the running rail. The danger now is Jamran Al-Kaladir with the red cap, but he's got 3 lengths to find. He's not really picking up. This leader just keeps finding Hamdani Khalid Al-Kaladir. It will be a double for Naif Al-Anazi as Hamdani Khalid Al-Kaladir, a gritty success. And they're off. One was quite slowly away. I think it was Masarik Al-Tayeb. Yes, Masarik Al-Tayeb, and also Tafkir missed a break quite badly. And Malaya Al-Rayan from gate 1 was slowly into stride as well. Leia Oyun Lorraine broke well towards the inside. Right up there is Tharb in the red colours. The light blue of Siftar is up there in the middle of the track. Wider out, yellow, red and white of Weshar Al-Nasser is not too far away. Deeper on the course, Ahmadi's on a fast forward move. Also towards the outside there in the white is Al-Metan Athakil as they sort themselves out. Tharb, one off the rails, maybe just has the lead, but in fact now has been headed by the horse racing up on the outside in the white colours, which is Al-Metan Athakil as they begin to race down the far side. And still there in front is horse number 9, Sifdar, in the centre. On the inside is Thab in the red. So Thab, Sifdar, and also 16, Salam Alayez is trying to get into it, but it's quite far back at this stage. Towards the outside, that is Amadi in the light colours. Next door to that runner in the stars is Esther Who's blue and white. That's on the move. Looking for room towards the inside is Masarak Al Tayeb. Looking for Abba Aloub is on the move as well as they begin to turn back towards the home straight. The leader is still Al Metan Athakil. To in second place, Sifdar, with making a bit of ground up towards the outside. Takni is getting into it, grey sleeves. Back on the inside, every chance then for the yellow and blue colours of Masarik Al Tayeb, who's on a fast forward move as well with the red blinkers. In line for home they go. And now it's Tafkir who's squeezing through a narrow gap on the fence with the red blinkers to come and hit the front. Tafkir, Sifdar is still battling away in the turquoise with the blue cap. But it's going to be Tafkir who leads. Down the outside, making up ground now is Raid Al Wasel. And also Skip Moon is on a strong stride. Right down the outside is coming home well. Skip Moon with every chance. Not far away is Salim Alayez. The red and white, though, sticking on really strongly in the centre too, is Salim Alayez. Salim Alayez in the red and white colours has a narrow advantage. Down the outside, late and fast, in the red and yellow is Wafi Alayez, but won't get there. A little bit awkward leaving the stalls there was Talar Al Khaladia. Did no favours to Shihana Al Rayla, who's behind early on. One that broke well is Al Dafa Jordar in the white colours. Horse with the blue blinkers is leading up here to Saka Al Zamili, who's racing in behind with the red sash. The black and red up on the outside, that is Mahaba Al Muntakaba, who's making up some ground, one of the greys in the race. Back on the inside, that's Vizier in the dark blue colours with the gold chevrons. Further back at this stage is Bayrak Al Hazam, red sleeves and cap for that one. Then out wide of the red cap of Mubarazat Al Khaladia is racing ahead of the yellow cap. That's Eddie Castro on board Talar Al Khaladia. And the one that's outpaced is Afdal Jasur, who trails them down the far side. Even further behind him is Shihana Al Rayla, who was slowly away, orange of the green cap. So making the run then towards the halfway point. As they do so, they're being led still by Al Dafa Jordar. The jockey just looks in behind to see where the dangers are. There are plenty of them. To the outside, making ground now is Saka Al Zamili in the silver and red colours. Wider out, the red cap, Mubarazat Al Khaladia is right there. The yellow cap of Talar Al Khaladia is the extreme outside. Vizier is in the two-path, moving quite well now in the very dark blue jacket. Just off the pace to find Bayrak Al Azam under Louis Morales, and they're now clear. Afdal Jazur has passed a couple of stragglers. They are Mahaba Al Muntakaba, and Shihana Al Rayla has never been competitive. Vizier has now come to the front. The jockey pulls down a pair of goggles, Camillo Ospina. He's looking a bit confident on Vizier, and he now just saunters into the lead by a length. The danger is Mubarazat Al Khaladia up on his outside with the red cap, but he has 3 lengths to find, and Vizier is just quickening off the turn. It's a match now between these two. It's Vizier up against Mubarazat Al Khaladia, but Vizier has got 4 lengths and has got first jump, and he's finding loads. Oh, Vizier's going further away, if anything. So down to the final 250 metres they go, and Vizier in complete control leads this by about 8 widening lengths now. To in second place, Mubarazat Al Khaladia, who looks booked for the silver medal. Getting tired is Al Dafa Jordar in third, but they're well strung out here, and Vizier is going to rout them. This was impressive. Vizier is a class apart for Camillo Ospina, who gets his winner. And the starter let them go. One was a bit slowly away there in the white and red Clarence C. It was the reserve. He missed the break quite badly and trails them early doors. One that broke well is Majestic Fighter towards the inside, white and blue. Also up with a gallop in the dark red and green is Mujia towards the inside. These two race on early on. Just off the pace then, in the green colours is Moja Zali. Number 10 is right up with a gallop as well. Further out to find Tomahawk, number 12, who just slots in behind. Just off the pace too is Tequila Mockingbird as they sort themselves out. So up front, trying to stretch on now is Mujia. Mujia going on by a few lengths to Mojazali in the green, who's now racing back in third place as Majestic Fighter takes a clear second in the white and blue. Back on the inside, that's Sahar in the diamonds on the sleeves, the blue headgear, is racing ahead of Default Protection, who's on the move into about 7th or 8th position. Wider out in the yellow and black colours is Monsieur Jumbo. That's next in the field, the grey, as they make the run well down the far side here at around 58 kilometres per hour. They're preparing to turn back towards home, and Mujia has the lead then as they head for the final 650 metres. Mujia, the green cap, by a length and a half now, giving chase in second Majestic Fighter with the blue armlets. Into third goes Mojazala. Towards the outside, making up some ground, is Monsieur Jumbo, the yellow and black. He's moving quite nicely. More towards the inside, Tomahawk in the mauve and white. Here comes Default Protection now on the move. Goes into about 5th in the white and green as they make the home turn. Mujia is still the one to catch, though, with 400 to go. Mujia leads by a few lengths, tries to just scuttle away on the turn as well, but Monsieur Jumbo is quick to cover the move. The grey to second place. Looks a big danger now down the outside. Mujia, what's he got left? The threat on the outside is Monsieur Jumbo, who comes up and now takes over. In behind them is Default Protection, who now switches out as they race deep inside the furlong, running on his Taffish on the wide outside. The leader, though, is Monsieur Jumbo, the grey. He slipped away by a few lengths. There are closers. Monsieur Jumbo in front. Ashkana is running on quite well also. Taffish down the outside, but Monsieur Jumbo is going to have his day in the sun. Monsieur Jumbo it is who wins it. And they're off. Stoller lets them go. A little bit out to the right there was Naya from the high draw. One that broke well with the centre in the red cap was Tak Feek to come across and try and lead and head for the rails, and will do so. So Abdullah Al Fayrouz has taken Tak Feek straight into the lead. Min Bariyar, number 9, is racing wide, the maroon and beige colours in second. The yellow cap, that's Istatayar, up on the outside in third. Just off the speed is Nafael in the grey colours. And then the grey horse on the outside is Naya. More towards the inside, the green cap is Eighth Barat as they continue their journey down the back straight. Then the light blue of Al Dafla, the yellow and blue, that's Bawashar on the inside with work to do. Then the blue and white Rahamat, and the tail end Charlie at the moment is Osula up on the outside, the gold and blue. They're heading for the home turn at around 60 kilometres per hour. They are really trapping along here. And on the outside now, Min Bariyar in the beige and maroon has come forward to lead. So Min Bariyar now heads off. The early pace set attack. Feek, who's under a ride in second. Eighth Barat manoeuvres off the fence, is going great guns. Eighth Barat is full of run. And look at this one go. Eighth Barat all of a sudden has got away from these in a matter of strides. This was electric around the home turn. Eighth Barat by 5 or 6 lengths now. The race is for placings. The yellow cap moving to second, Istatayar, and then down the outside, Al Dafla, the grey, is keeping on. But Eighth Barat showed an incredible injection of pace at the crown of the home turn and is clear by 5 lengths, maybe getting a bit tired now, but Eighth Barat is well clear, entering the final 100 metres. Eighth Barat is coming back to the other two. Al Dafla is trying to close on the outside with Istatayar. Eighth Barat getting lonely in front, but will do enough. Eighth Barat held on. And they're off for our final race, the JCSA Board of Directors Cup. This Grade 3 is underway. Bit of a slow start there for Akko Mabari early on. Breaking well was the grey Mab Dark. Under Ospina towards the inside will lead them early on. The green cap by a length and a half to Harfi in the red, white and blue in second. Wider out with the white cap is Ibn Laboon, who's racing a clear third. They're quite well strung out here. Very wide is Fard Najid in the blue with the white armlets. Then the green colours of Najabat Al Ayez. And then towards the back, Akko Babari in the red. And on the inside is Intergene, the light blue and yellow, is quite far back at this stage as they make the run across the intersection at around 59 kilometers per hour. This leader is stretching on this grey Mab Dark by a few lengths now. Ospina just checks in behind to see where the others are racing as they continue their journey down the far side. Racing in second is Harfi. Up on the outside, then we have Ibn Laboon. Racing very deep is Fard Najd. And then further back, we have Najabat Alayez. And then comes Badr Alalai, who's quite far back at this stage, the red with the black on the cap. 4 more lengths to Akko Mabari. Another length and a half to the trailer, who is Intergene, the light blue and yellow, as they make the run then towards and past the 650 metre from home point. And now a new leader. It's Fard Najd upon the outside. Now the pace is really increasing as Fard Najd, who's been wide throughout, has come across. He's had a tough trip, this horse, but he has the lead, the blue colours. It's Fard Najd who leads them down towards the home turn. Making ground now is Ibn Laboon to go into a share of second. Up on the outside, picking up to his Harfi, who's got a chance, the blue sleeves. Here on the inside is Badr Alalaya, who spied the inside run there and has got through for Alex Moreno. Wow, that was a brave piece of race riding. It could pay off. Badr Alalaya, who snapped through against the inside running rail, has now picked it up and is drawing on. It's Badr Alalaya by 3 lengths to Ibn Laboon in second. Back in third is Harfi. But what a week for Alex Moreno. It's going to be 9 winners over the 3-day meet as Badr Alalaya wins impressively. Number 4, Badr Alalaya.